Hello, everyone. Very good day to you all, and welcome to this latest episode of 5 Minutes, please. Bus 1 minute. And today, we will continue from where we left yesterday. It was all about Punjab. Punjab after partition, 1947. Though the nightmare was the division, the partition, where a lot of bloodshed took place. Hundreds and thousands of people lost their lives. Many got separated from their families. And a large number of them, hundreds and thousands of people and the families, lost their properties also. So they moved to safer havens. They moved to India, homeless, shelterless, and without many of their near and dear ones. And once they came to this part of India after partition from across the border, though there were a movement of Muslims moving from this part of India to the newly created state of Pakistan. So communal clashes took a heavy toll of human life, and many families were left wounded. They were devastated. They didn't know how to survive that period of 1947. Anyways, people of Punjab are brave enough. They very quickly tried to put behind this nightmare and wanted to look forward to a new life, new beginning. And they were doing it very well when the politicians were back at play to play their games. While Sikh leaders were promised at the time of partition that they would get a Sikh state or a Punjabi speaking state, Punjabi Suba, but since nothing was happening, the then Akali Dal chief, Master Tara Singh, asked all Akali MLAs. At that time, Akali used to be part of the Congress government, to come out of the government and join the Punjabi Suba movement. So only few of Akali MLAs who were part of the government, the Congress government at that time, came out and rest stayed back in Congress. So 1966 saw when the agitation got in this more full mode, and government of India agreed to announce the reorganization of Punjab on November 1, 1966. So some Punjabi-speaking areas were left out. Chandigarh was taken out of Punjab and made a union territory. And some areas were given to Haryana. Some portions were given to Himachal. And a new bifurcated, truncated Punjab came into being, where the language was still a problem, because 66 left many areas which were Punjabi speaking out of Punjab. And Haryana kept on demanding, some Hindi speaking areas were still in Punjab. So you remember referendums were held in Kandukheda. So, anyways, but this discontent, this linguistic divide, and at times religious divide, continued to devastate Punjab, and where media played a negative role. I am saying negative role on the belief that media has to highlight issues but not to divide and bring people on streets to fight, to get violent, to get their demands or oppose demands of other sections of society. And supporting one group against the other is never a good game plan for media. Media are for everyone. They are not to be identified with one group or one political party or one thought. They are to play a role in keeping the society united, helping in maintaining communal harmony, universal brotherhood, and peace at all levels, so that the state, the people could progress and not lose their valuables in such negative or destructive activities. That was a time when some of the editors of major newspapers, especially Jananda newspapers, they had their political affiliations, so they lived true to their affiliations, and some of them opposed the regional language formula. Some of them even opposed Nanpur Sahib resolution. And it's why the divide continued unabated. So, for example, Lala Jagannath, he, after partition, or during partition, he moved to India from Lahore and he started Hind Samachar, the well-respected Urdu paper, in 1948. And in mid-60s, he also started Punjab Kesari, his Hindi publication. He was an activist of Congress Party and remained member of All India Congress Committee for 30 years. He was also a member of Legislative Assembly, and he also remained a minister in Punjab. And when the regional formula came, he resigned in protest from both State Legislative Assembly and as a minister. And when ultimately, when Punjab was getting into that big trouble over the autonomy, over the center-state relations, if state should be given more powers, Lala Jagat and his newspapers opposed it. They say no, there is no such place. And they also advocated Hindus should not get Punjabi as a mother tongue registered with the census staff. So anyways, so there was a divide, and they continued to be very senior leaders in Congress. His family, his son Ramesh Chandra was also elected from Jalandhar, one of the Jalandhar assembly segments, and unfortunately, both father and son, they were assassinated. 1981, Lala Jagannath was assassinated, and 1984, his son Ramesh Chandra was assassinated. That was very unfortunate, and that took very heavy toll on the staff of their newspapers, Hind Samachar, Punjab Kesari. So then they came out with, also the family came out with the third paper in Punjabi, Jagbani. And if you look at the family, then Lala Jagannath's grandson, Ashwini Kumar, who was a very good cricket player and leg spinner, right-arm leg spinner. Then family settlement, he moved to Delhi and he started Punjab Kesari group in Delhi. And he got into politics. This time, he didn't join Congress. But he contested on BJP ticket from Karnal and won. In 2014 till 2019, he remained member of Lok Sabha from Karnal on BJP ticket. So this is how the families of journalists, they had their strong political affiliations, and they continued their political affiliations for a long time. Other politician, not politician, as journalist, who remained a journalist throughout his life and served as a politician, was Mr. Yash. He edited Milap, the Urdu newspaper. It was also a very big newspaper, and Hindi, its Hindi version, Hindi Milap. He remained MLA for a number of times, and he was also elected to Lok Sabha. And he remained a minister in Punjab government for a number of years. And he was not that stringent in his views on Punjabi language and Punjabi Suba, but he was also not very supportive of Punjabi's agitation for Punjabi and a full-fledged Punjab, or inclusion of Punjabi-speaking areas and return of Chandigarh to Punjab as its capital. So they were the journalists who held positions in government, and at times they opposed what Akalis or the Sikhs were doing in Punjab. And then Mr. Jagjit Singh Anand, he was editor of Nama Zamana. He was a leftist, and he was also made nominated to Rajya Sabha in 1974. So these were the Jalandhar journalists. Then, much later, in 1998, Bhajinder Singh, editor of Ajit, was also nominated to Rajya Sabha, and he became a member of parliament. But he resigned afterwards, after a couple of years. And this trend continued. Even Tribune's editor-in-chief, Mr. H.K. Dua, was also nominated to Rajya Sabha later on, and then he quit and remained full-time MP of Rajya Sabha for a full term of 6 years. So this is how the journalists continued to ride political bandwagon, and they had their political aspirations. But not many worked for Punjab or Punjabiyat. They didn't work for peace or communal harmony, but unfortunately, those were the days when people were divided, more because what they were being told by the newspapers or media houses they followed. So that was a chapter which everybody would love to forget fast. So I thought I must tell you all about that history, because many of you may not have witnessed those times, or they may have been born much afterwards. So I will come out with much more in the coming episodes. Thank you for watching, and please stay happy, stay calm, enjoy good times ahead. Thank you.